Hey guys, it's August 23rd. I'm here in Reno, and yeah, waiting for tomorrow when I go to Burning Man. Things I worry about. First, I worry most about my Duolingo streak. I'm gonna go into it with a 426-day streak. I do have a Starlink that I'm picking up today, and I hope that internet connection can help me protect the streak. Yeah, I know, of all the things to worry about, I worry about that. Everything else, we're kind of prepared, I guess. It's our first burn, and we got a bunch of Spam, a bunch of canned tuna. Planning on picking up some apples today and some other fruits that are relatively non-perishable over the course of 9 days. And I'm also going to pick up a lot of bread, I guess. Just stuff, that you need to keep yourself going every day. But yeah, a little bit anxious, a little bit excited, but that's where we're at right now. We're almost at Burning Man. Got off the main road 8 minutes ago. Got on this rickety dirt road or semi-paved road. You go about 10 miles per hour on this thing like everybody else, and then if you look as far as the eye can see, everybody's in line to get into the playa. But I don't know how long that's gonna take. It's my first time here. But yeah, you could sort of see from my camera, but yeah, pretty soon like the front of the line fades into the blowing sand. So I actually don't know how long we're gonna wait, but I'll keep updating as we go along. Anyway, from the main road to getting in line, it took exactly 9 minutes. Alright guys, we've been here exactly for 1 hour after getting in line, and we moved about maybe 30-40 car lengths at most. So that's about the speed you could expect to go when you get here. We are still nowhere near the end. So this car is in front of us and it sort of curves around, to the right. And there's a lot of dust. You're also kind of trying to get past seeing my windshield and all the smudges on it. But yeah, you can sort of see in the distance there's marks of cars there. So it kind of curves around to the right. It looks like we're gonna be here for a long while. And then you got these guys who are just racing through the desert, I guess for fun. Guys, we have now been waiting in line for 2 hours, and I feel like this hour has gone a bit faster in terms of speed. So maybe we've gone about 60 to 80 car lengths. Yeah, we're now closer to, I think, where we're gonna make a turn and then start lining up that way. But that still looks like a big line of cars. I can't count that well, but maybe that's another 200 car lengths, maybe. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll check in if we're still in line the next hour. We've now been waiting for 3 hours, and we haven't moved much this hour because of this. I think they shut down the processing up front because of the sandstorm. It's not showing up on camera as much, but it's actually blowing pretty hard. It's been doing this for the past half hour, and we've had no car movements. Show you a better look at it, like that. It's our 4th hour waiting in line, and we have not moved at all in the past hour. It's still, it's not as stormy anymore, but the rain's coming down pretty good. And I guess they are gonna wait until the weather is better before letting more people in. That's my guess. But at this rate, it just doesn't feel like we're gonna get in anytime soon. Anyway, hopefully I'll have better news the next hour I check in. It's been raining, and this is what happens with the sand and the water and your shoes. Look at that. Wow. Alright, so here I am after waiting 6 hours in the car. I'm gonna walk maybe 5-6 minutes to use the bathroom. One of my shoes is just ridiculous. Look at that. It's like I'm walking on a different planet where the gravity is a lot heavier. Can't really get rid of the mud from the shoes. It just sort of clumps and won't let go. So yeah, but you can see everybody else is persisting here. We're not going anywhere for a while, I guess. I just got done using the porta potty. I wasn't gonna film the inside, but it's almost full. It's kind of disgusting. So anyway, I'm gonna put my headlamp on now and walk back to the car. Okay, it's like 1:50 at night, and I slept a little bit. We're still in line, not moving. The ground has dried up quite a bit, so when you walk, you're no longer picking up mud with your shoes. See? So yeah, now I'm gonna take another bathroom break. Not really looking forward to it because it's probably just gotten nastier than the last time when I was there, which was like 4 hours ago. It's now about maybe 16, 17 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh no. 16, 17 degrees Celsius outside. A bit cold, but I got my long sleeve shirt on, so it's not so bad. As you can see, line of cars not moving. People are sleeping in their cars, or a lot of them sleeping in their RVs. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. They woke us up, and we are now on the move. So it's been 14 hours in, and maybe we'll get there soon. Oh. So now everybody's moving. I gotta put this in drive. Go another car length. A lot of movement. And you can see, I think that's our destination over there. So this morning, I've been able to clean off most of the mud from my shoes. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, so there's still a little clunk in the middle left. That's really hard to get rid of. So even if I do this, see, it still doesn't come off. I'll deal with it later. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning. We woke up at 6, started moving the cars. Those of us that could wake up, there were people that were still sleeping, so they sort of got past in the queue. And now it's 7 o'clock. We moved all but once. This time we moved about maybe 20 car lengths. So yeah, it's going still pretty slow. This is what it looks like in the caravan into the playa. Yep, you see that turn there? That's still cars and RVs. I gotta say, it's mostly RVs. So we came in a car, so I feel like we're somehow under-equipped. But yeah, that's the line of the cars. With the help of this twig, I am now able to have clean shoes again. So yeah, I used it to clean out the bottoms of my shoes that were all soaked in mud. Not just soaked in mud, caked in mud yesterday. So I see that as a freedom of us moving on to a new day. I see that as a symbol of us moving on to a new day and having a damn great start. This is what it looks like towards the playa. There's the sunrise. Okay, 7:45 in the morning. We moved about maybe another 40 car lengths. I think we're about to make the turn. Yep, there's the turn. See it? right up, and then I think that's the home stretch. Okay guys, 8:40 in the morning, and here, about to round the bend. As you can see, that's the turn right there, and that's the home stretch. We're going around the bend as we speak, going onto the home stretch. Stretch looks like. You can get a much closer view of it now. All those cars have just made the turn and going in there. I don't know. I mean, it's 9 o'clock right now. Hopefully I could get in by noon and start setting up my tent. Get out. That says will call any lane behind me. So, yep, this is the waiting area to pick up our will call tickets and then finally get onto the playa for our first burn. Even though we don't have an RV, I feel like our planning was okay. We picked up an Odyssey on Turo, and as you can see here, it's also equipped with a Starlink that I got for this. I think I could use it again and again if I keep coming back to Burning Man. And the Odyssey is filled to the brim with our stuff. So you got like the tent that we picked up, and then like a bunch of stuff that we brought from China. And then in the back we have like all our water and our food supplies. So yeah, for 2 people, this was barely enough. All right, 16 hours after getting in line, we're finally in the will call line. Looks like that. Guys, out of the boxes. Bam! Got my Burning Man tickets and my car pass and my instructional booklet. So now I'm gonna get back to the car and drive in line again to actually get onto the playa. It's my first time here. I get to ring the bell to start my journey. Woo! All right. Okay, so we just got past the gate. Now we get to go pick where to live. The greeter said to live G, H, or I, and any number. So right now we're gonna figure out, hey, do we turn left or right? Pick. Left or right? What feels better? Left? All right, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna go live in the 10 o'clock to 6:45 section. 10 o'clock to 6:45 section, and then we'll pick anywhere G, H, or I, but not anything under G, because I guess those are reserved for actual camps, where we are open campers. So we're open campers. It's our first time. Didn't really know how to join a camp anyway. And then circled around for a bit, but now we have settled on K, which is the outskirts of the city. Pretty much in line with our lifestyle back home, which is live in the suburbs. Yeah, I think we're at K and 7 o'clock or something like that. But now, so that's the big tent that we're gonna call home for the next 7-8 days, and we're gonna set it up. And the car is parked right next to the road. We have found ourselves a home at K 7:15 and 7:30. Put up a tent so far. Unloading the van right now. Got at least all the food and the water inside the tent. Didn't want to leave it inside the van because if we close all the windows, then greenhouse effect and food and water can take on different states, so we don't want that. Inside the black suitcase are our 2 foldable bikes, which I will show you. The glorious mess in front of our main tent here is the secondary tent, which I'm about to put up. And yes, I have now moved the Starlink to the side of the tent. Ran into a problem in our setup in that the tent that we bought was a second tent, was missing frames in the packaging. So we got to deal with that later after the storm passes. There's a storm coming. And then you prop it up with ropes. Also figured out how to get the back side of the Odyssey all the way down, so in case one of us has insomnia due to all the noise, all the generators running, all the music, then there's a place for someone to hide out and sleep. And we're cooking dinner now with a butane cooker. It's just gonna be just like simple course of vegetables and ramen. The storm is coming, check it out. Oh, I don't know how much sand's gonna get into my tent because it's not exactly sandproof, but oh well. Gonna zip up and hide inside. Gonna leave the Starlink out in the storm to make it live up to its waterproof claim, because that way I could still have internet while sitting through the storm. Okay, but right now it's not raining, so I'm just gonna sort of chill out here until it actually comes. Okay, at first I wasn't gonna use them because I was afraid the sand could scratch them, but it got so annoying, sand in my eyes. So, yep, got my snowboarding goggles on. And the wind's still blowing, still a lot of sand. Before the storm, I decided to come out and for my first excursion into Black Rock City. Boom! You got a dance party. First art car in action. I saw art cars getting set up, but this is the first one in action. Day 2, or does this count as day 3? I mean, we did sort of lose a day just trying to get in, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm just trying to count time. Today woke up at 5. I did go to sleep at like 9. Waited for the sunrise, but it was too cloudy, so didn't really see the sunrise. But here we are now. It's overcast, and the big accomplishment this morning is you see behind me, hang on, is this little job here. So this tent, we bought it brand new, opened the box, and whoops, there's no frame. So what I did was do the self-reliance thing and use the rope that I brought to prop it up and let you admire that. Why this is important is because this is where we do our business. The porta potties, honestly, are filled to almost the brim every day. It's not a pleasant place to be. So we figured in our own privacy, if we have a place to do our business, it's just much less stressful. And now that it's up, yeah, it's working out well. I recommend having 2 tents to anybody planning to come. Obviously you see that a lot of people come in their RVs. There are actually more RV travelers here than tent users, which makes for really noisy evenings because any one of the RVs could decide to run their generator all night and you can't really stop them. So that's something to keep in mind. Earplugs, earplugs, earplugs. When you come and you want a okay night's sleep, earplugs. First day out in Burning Man, and I'm out on the playa, getting close to the man and the temple. It's right in front of us. Go check it out. Right up and close to the man now, and also the temple. It's big. I guess it's impressive in that it's all made of wood, and it's all gonna burn down, of course. Yeah, around it is a lot of emptiness, which I didn't expect. I figured it's like the most central part of Black Rock City, but it's just like a lot of empty space. Some art installations here and there, but honestly, haven't really seen anything that's like super impressive. I know I'm gonna get dinged for that by some people, but I mean, it's good art, don't get me wrong, but as far as like things that feel out of this world, or oh, I've never seen it before, I don't know. I mean, it's modern art, right? first time here, so you can't blame me for not knowing my way around, but I think that is the temple, because where I am doesn't feel like the temple. It feels like just the man. Anyway, I'll go there later. Here, have a look at this art installation. Alright, let's look at the Mastodon's ass. Just kidding. Alright, let's circle around.
Yes, I love the penny people. They did a Lincoln.
It's a metal Mastodon, yay! Okay, I've seen that I found Art Car Central. Check this out. I don't know why, I like art cars. A lot more than the modern art sculptures. Maybe it feels like, yeah, it feels like a bit more Mad Max in a way. But obviously without all the blood and violence and crazy apocalyptic shit. Yeah, these art cars make me feel alright. Makes me feel like we're doing this just for fun, all of us. Well, more of the artists of the art cars than me. I'm really just here making a video. But yeah, look at these. That square one is actually simple but awesome. And then there's this huge alien one that took a lot of effort, actually. Oh, Playa Laundromat. This is pretty cool. Let's get some old washing machines, weld them together. Got some ladies' undies up there too. Some pirate. I don't know what this 2B one is. And you got this one that's sort of like a peach back. Yeah, more like a plant-based one, I guess. And then you got this big ass golden dragon. Maybe Asian people made it. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't stereotype. Art cars. Okay. And the ice cream one is actually the very end of it. This big ass fish, smiley fish. Comes with a cool art car. First time getting something free here, and it's just kind of a long line. I'm gonna wait through it because I want a snow cone. Oh yeah, snow cone, yeah. So there's like a take a treasure, put a treasure, leave a treasure box.
Take a treasure, leave it.
That's kind of.
So I don't have anything to leave right now. I came rather underprepared, but I ended up taking this. And I promise I'll come back and put something back in once I find something. So here's a great booth. It's ego check. Basically, it's something about you, whether you really don't like it or whether you like it or whatever. It's up to you. And yeah, you write it down, and then you either let it burn with the tempo or you claim it back at the end of Burning Man. It's all up to you. So it's like whatever part of you that you want to leave at ego check, you decide, you write it down on slow paper, and then they give you a claim ticket, just like a coat check. And I'm gonna choose to not come back for it because I wrote down something about myself that I don't really like that much, so I want to let it burn with a temple, and I'll keep this as a souvenir. So I have an art exhibit here, sketch of the soul, some really cool pieces. This one actually has a poignant.
I don't actually have a summer house in Hampton. My darling.
Wow. We're not very good at this yet. It's our first day, first burn, but starting to at least, you know, get the basics. There's this thing where it's like a 4-person teeter-totter, and then 2 guys walked up. They're like, "Oh, you know, need 2 more people." So we just randomly joined in and had a lot of fun for 10 minutes and figured out exactly how to get 4 people rotating and off the ground at the same time. So yeah, sort of our first or second Burning Man moments, but many more to come, I'm sure. Now we're at this tent where it says, via surreal ID, credentialing citizens of tomorrow today. Gotta get in the line though, but yeah, I'm all for it. Heavy metal happy hour here. It's 5 o'clock Tuesday afternoon and we got hit with a storm. I'm in the tent right now and you can just hear how furious the storm is. I'll show you a bit what it looks like outside, but I'm not gonna go too close to the window. The humming you hear is the generator for one of the neighbors' RVs. So they're sitting inside, probably turning on the air conditioner. But I don't know, I kind of like this raw experience of Burning Man in a tent, weathering out a storm.